What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the live. We will be doing a giveaway here in a little while. And giveaway is going to be a sticker pack that we're going to give away. However, it will be different than most giveaways you've ever watched on a live. We're going to do it in a kind of cool way. I'll hang out. Once we get enough people in here, we'll be doing a little giveaway. For now, let's make our first cast with a worm. I've never fished worms over here. We'll see what we can get. So there's 5 of you guys watching. We're fishing a night crawler right now. I've never fished a night crawler in this pond before. But once we get enough people in here, we'll, let's see, it's really hard for me to see the screen. Once we get some people in here, we'll go over the details of a little giveaway I'm going to do on this live. All right. See if I can get this night crawler out there a little more. I've never tried a night crawler in this pond. All the people that I know that do kind of fish this pond tell me that they've never caught anything here on night crawlers. Let me get this out there where I want it. There we go. That's probably close enough. And then I'm not even going to put my rod holder in today. I'm just going to kind of lean the rod up on the camera here and hope that something doesn't rip it and I lose it. So I can't really see the phone screen right now, but let's see what we can get over here. I probably think we're not going to get anything over here. I've never really fished this side of the pond as well, so I don't know what to expect over here. So can you guys hear me? There's 2 of you in here. Can somebody tell me if the audio's actually working? I greatly appreciate it. Anyone? Is the audio working? Anyone? Yes? No? Maybe? So guys, it's going to be an interesting live. We're fishing on a different side of the pond that we've never fished before. And we're going to do the first official little giveaway on this channel sometime during the live. I'd kind of like to wait for a few more people to get here before we start in with that. But it'll be kind of a cool, interesting giveaway. Hopefully enough of you guys will show up that we can do it and make it fun. But it seems like right now there's only 10 of us here, so man, I just can't get that where I want it. All right, let me give this stupid thing one more good cast where hopefully I can get it where I want it through these toolies. There we go. Now hopefully that's a good little spot here. Like I said, I've never actually fished this part of the pond. So I'm not even going to put my rod holder in over here. What I'm doing is I'm waiting. Oh, there's 16 of y'all. Welcome in, guys. Sounds good. All right, great, perfect. So all right, innocent. We don't need that kind of trawling in here. If you do anything like that, again, my mods here will for sure either kick you out permanently or put you in timeout. It's not that kind of a channel, bud. So my bobber's over there getting torn around. I think it's the way it's blowing around. It's a little bluegill playing with that worm. They're not pulling it under. So you guys probably noticed in the description of the video here that we will be doing a giveaway here in the channel today. And we're going to wait a little bit to, ooh, something big just grew out of there. We're going to wait a little bit to do that. We're going to try to get quite a few people in here first so that we can make it fair and give more people a chance to win. I will tell you though, the giveaway, the premise of it, and the winner, whoever wins, it will be a trivia question, and who correctly answers that question will be the winner. Oh yeah, it's the bluegill messing with it. I can already see them. They're up there pecking at my bobber. So the answer to the question will be in this video somewhere. It's just a matter of how observant you are. And those that are more observant and pay more attention will be, look at that, they stole my freaking worm. So the bluegills over here have already stolen my worm. So the most observant are the ones that are going to win, because like I said, the answer to the trivia question we're going to use will be visible in the stream. So hopefully you guys are paying attention and you hang out, and you'll see the answer in the stream to the question. So should be a cool, fun little thing. Hopefully. Don't know how many worms I have left in this container. I'm surprised these worms are even alive. They've been in my fridge for like a week and a half. So, all right. Get this guy on there. I'm using a full worm. I'm trying to go for a bigger fish than these little bluegill. These bluegill are just everywhere. But I'm thinking if I can get this thing in the right spot over here, I can get a nice bass out of this end of the pond. Because this should be bass territory, you would think. So let me get this thing back out there. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Get off of that stupid weed. There it is. All right. That's not where I wanted it. And I'm going to lose it. Gosh darn it. I'm going to break. Please don't break off. Please get out of that weed. That was my fault. I casted just stupidity style. Oh, come on. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, lost the worm though, I think. Yes, I did. So I caught all that weed and I lost the worm. I don't know how many of these freaking night crawlers I have left in the thing here. So anyway, guys, we're waiting on, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Share the video out if you want. As soon as we get enough people in here, I'm seeing about 23, 24 people at least, we will start the little giveaway we're going to do here. So let me try this one more time. I'm throwing full night crawlers on here as well. So, hey, Mrs. Mid-South, welcome in. All right, guys, I'm going to try to get this thing hooked on there so the bluegill can't snag it, and hopefully I get a bass off of it. I'm thinking there should be some good bass in these toolies, but who knows? Pond fishing is pond fishing, you know what I mean? Doesn't always go as you think it will. So I'll just let that float along. My bobber's already underwater. Why? It shouldn't be. It should be floating. What happened with it? Why is it not floating? Oh, it's twisted. There we go. Oh, it broke. Look at that. My bobber split in half. That's interesting. No wonder it was going underwater. It was full. So, this cheap little 100 pack of bobbers that I got. Apparently are cheaper than I thought. I only brought 2 of them with me. So let's switch that one out for one that works, huh? All right, guys. It's really hard to see chat right now. It's a glare on the phone screen. How many are here? We got 14 here. All right, we're waiting for about 10 more people to get here. And then as soon as they do, we're going to start the giveaway. And I'm going to tell you now that the giveaway, the answer to the trivia question for the giveaway will be in this video. You'll have to be observant to catch it, but it will be there. Just flinging that out like that, I just can't get it right where I want it. But we'll just let that thing float around and see what happens. And the bluegill are already whacking on it. Last thing I want to do with bluegill over there. Let me see if I can get this away from them. I'm going to kind of move over here a little bit for a quick second and then I'm going to make the cast up the midst of this channel here. And that's a little better, but we'll see. Hopefully we can get a big bass out of here. That's kind of my goal. Oh, there we go. Fish on. Fish on, fish on, fish on. It's a little bass, but it's a bass. And it looks like I might get to keep the worm. Or part of it. All right. One little bass. That was quick. Hey, Randy. Hey, Crypto Billy. Come on, little guy. All right. That was a little bass. Just a little guy. Since he took the bait, I will send him off with the worm in his mouth. Have a fun day, bud. Thanks for playing. Now, let's see if we can replicate that with a bigger fish. How many we got in here? We got 18 in. All right. We're a few people away from announcing the question for the giveaway. And like I've said a couple of times now, guys, it will be a trivia question. The trivia question will actually be about me. However, the answer to the question is and has already been shown in the chat or in the stream. And it will be shown more than you guys actually notice. Let me get this little guy back on a hook. See if I can get him to tense up a minute so I want to get a couple good hooks through him so that he doesn't come flying off or the bluegill can't just snap him right off the hook. So, funny thing, worms do not occur naturally in water bodies like this. However, bass and all other fish are predetermined to eat worms when they see them, even though they are not a natural source of food in the water, which is kind of interesting. So let me get this back out in that corner. I'm hoping for a big bass out of this. That's just not getting as far as I want it to. But we've already got one bass on a night crawler. First time I ever fished night crawlers here. So how many are here? 16 are here. Guys, it's so hard. You can probably see me trying to block the sun to block the glare off of the screen so I can see chat. But hopefully we can get over to our normal spot here in a little bit. There's a bunch of people over there earlier. So it was really hard to, I wasn't going to go fish over there with a bunch of people there. So bluegill are messing with this again. I'm going to pull it in. And look at that. They've already ate a big chunk of them off of there. I'm going to see if I can get this farther out there into the, oh, right there, right against the edge of the tulies. Hopefully that'll draw a bigger bass out. So I've seen some big bass over here. I've just never really fished over on this part before. not really conducive to fishing. It's just this little tiny opening here in the tules. So, and it's on the side of a hill and straight in the sun. I've been over here about 15, 20 minutes now. And yeah, no, that'll be a little more interesting than that, Deep South. Did I just call you Deep South again? My God, man. Mid South. I'm sorry. So we're waiting for a few more people to get here. And once we get about 20 or 24 people in here, then I'll reveal the question. And if you guys are observant, the answer is right in front of you. Let me try over here. I've never, there's a little tiny pocket of water over here. Let me try over there, see what happens. Instantly got hit. As soon as that thing hit the water, it got hit. And I went to set the hook and I missed the hook set. Whatever it was, lost interest. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to toss this right over here into this little tiny corner pocket over there and see what happens. So far, nothing's happening over there. I got the one little hit and that was it. And I almost think it was, I dropped that right in front of a bluegill and he got mad and pushed it out of the way or something. Nothing over there in that pocket. So let me go back over here, see if I can get this right at the edge of the tule line there. That was perfect. And, oh, it says my phone's getting ready to overheat. Let me move this thing. We're going to move down a little bit into the shade and see if it helps, because last thing we need is the phone to overheat. Because when it does, it'll kill the stream. So I think that easy. I think that might help. Got a good breeze here. Actually gives you a better view of the little pocket that I'm fishing as well. And it keeps me in the shade. So now I don't understand. Now not even the bluegill are hitting on that worm. Let me get back over here and